What you grasp at eludes you. I'll say it again because I really want you to think about this with me. What you grasp at eludes you. When you were a kid, when you were a teenager, no doubt there was somebody that you had a big crush on and you grasped at them. You wanted them. And the more you wanted them, usually the more they moved away. What you grasp at eludes you. Think about it. Whenever you're trying really hard to get something, it generally moves away from you. And it's no different with money. And what happens all the time in my daily practice of working with home business owners is I constantly hear people that talk about having to make money. I need to make money this week. I need to make money this month. And what they're doing is they're grasping at money. And the harder they grasp, the more the money moves away from them. In fact, there's a whole industry built on people that are working with this consciousness. That's why you see all these offers, make $10,000 in 60 days or less, make $1,000 in one day, and all these stories, because they're designed to take advantage of people that are grasping at money. And what happens is that anybody that's grasping at money tends to spend money on programs and tools that make pie-in-the-sky promises, and then they lose their money. So not only did they not get what they wanted, but they have less of what they wanted in the first place. I want to tell you a story, and I heard this at a training years ago. I don't know where it came from. I'm sure it's an old tribal story or something of that nature. In the jungle, people like to catch animals. They need to catch animals for food, etc. And monkeys are fascinating creatures. And they swing from the trees and they move around. And a trapper knew that it was very easy to catch a monkey. He didn't have to hunt him. He didn't have to work very hard. All he needed to do was take a coconut, drill a hole small enough for the monkey's hand to go in, and put a peanut inside of the coconut. So one by one, monkeys would come along. They'd see the peanut that they wanted. They'd grasp at it. They'd put their hand in. They'd get the peanut into their fist. They'd close their fist tight, and they wouldn't let go of it. And in the meantime, their hand could not come out of the coconut because their fist was too big to come out of the hole. And one by one, monkeys were caught every day while they were sitting there fighting with the coconut because they were so busy grasping at that little peanut, that little morsel, and they wouldn't let go and open their hand, that they were so busy grasping that the trapper could just literally pick them up and take them off to their slaughter. I want you to think about, what have you been grasping at? And has it been your death sentence in your home business? Have you been chasing after money only to have it elude you and play peekaboo time and time again? And have you accelerated your chase so much to the point that you were tossing money at trying to buy the magic system that would give you the money, and before you knew it, you were $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 lighter in your bank account, or worse, with debt on your credit card? What you grasp at eludes you. Whether it's a mate, whether it's money, whether it's anything. Grasp at food, you'll have less. Grasp at love, you'll have less. You must attract that which you want. And when you're in a home business, Shortcuts and grasping will never serve you. And yet, there will always be people that will understand that this is part of human nature. When you're operating on a lower level of consciousness, you will grasp. And there are people that are operating in a higher level that understand that, and they will create coconut traps for you all day long. It is the keen and smart monkey that realized he could go get a peanut on his own. He didn't need anybody to lay one out for him. What you grasp at will elude you. This has been Diane Hochman, and you can get free full-length audios at dianehochman.com.